Tape Talk, and today we're covering America's game. And this isn't just another rivalry between two college football teams. It's almost like a celebration of our nation in its truest form. And that's good old American football. So for 60 minutes, it's brotherhood versus brotherhood. It is Army versus Navy. Let's get to the tape. This game starts off exactly how you'd expect it and how every single Patriot would want it. Back-to-back 7-minute drives, running the rock, taking up the entire first quarter. Navy caps off this first drive under the center in a classic triple option look. They motion the wingback, he turns it to a lead blocker. Horvath gets the snap, he follows his B-back or fullback, whatever you want to call him, and then makes a cut off this block and falls into the end zone, putting up the first points of the game. Now I'm going to give you a quick little bird's eye view here of the trenches. You see the DB traveling with his man in motion, vacating this area right here. The linebacker over pursues, and Horvath finds his cutback lane, takes it in, and completes the beautiful drive. And in perfect Academy fashion, Army comes back and delivers an identical drive, scoring on almost the exact same play. Anything a shipman can do, a cadet can do. The QB's under center, he follows his B-back, he finds a crease wherever he can, and then he wills himself into the end zone. And just like that, we're one quarter in, that maybe lasted 20 minutes of real time, and we've got 2 long drives, 2 touchdowns, and 2 dimples on my face smiling ear to ear. Given the nature of these two offenses, right here I'm going to show you the key to stopping any option or triple option team. And it boils down to 2 things. You wreak havoc up front, and then you do your job. Whether it's a fullback dive, QB keep, pitch man, whatever it is, if everyone stays on their man and does their job, then you can shut it down. And that's exactly what Army does here. The ball snapped and the DN's already bullying the pulling guard, and he just puts him in the backfield. But Horvath, he's able to get around it. And now this is where you see the discipline from the defense really kick in. The linebackers on the QB and then the safeties on the pitch. Now from here, you just do your job. There's no need for hero ball. You just focus on tackling your man, and then there's nothing there for the offense. The linebacker stays on the quarterback, and then he ends up with a TFL and puts him behind the sticks. Which, if you're a run-first triple option team, that's the last place you want to be. We got a big momentum swing here at the end of the half in Army's favor, and at this point, the Black Knights look dominant, running a basic man-to-man defense. But let's look at this linebacker and his technique here. It's play action, and the running back stays in to protect, so the linebacker is going to do something called green dogging. Green dogging, for the common tongue, basically means when you're manned up on a running back or a tight end and they stay in the block, you add into the pass rush, almost turning it into somewhat of a delayed blitz. He adds in, he creates the pressure in the QB's face, and helps force a fumble, leading to an Army field goal that extends their lead. Army was in control for most of this game, but Navy really starts to capitalize on mistakes in the fourth quarter. Army's going to be running a play action where they fake the QB run, and he ends up dropping back for a pass. Now, just a little nugget of knowledge for you. Lots of play actions or half boots or what have you, they're going to have this lone puller who's going to come around and pick up any edge pressure. That's just a little something to keep in mind and possibly notice in the future. Anyways, Navy's running a cover 3, but their deep defenders are pulled up by this play action, and Army's hoping to hit this deep crosser who's coming right across the field and trying to get behind this corner who has no deep threat to his side. And it's set up perfectly. It's a bunched up formation so everyone's thinking run, and now the QB's feet are set, the receiver's running past the deep third corner, and it looks like a bomb's waiting to happen. But Cale Helms doesn't pull his trigger. He ends up scrambling out the pocket, the deep corner does a great job flipping his hips and recovering, and by the time he throws it, the corner gets under the crosser, and he comes up with a massive pick. Then after a crazy series of explosive plays, fumbled sneaks, if you're a shipman, it's time to buckle down. 4th and goal from the 8-yard line. If you don't get this, there's a chance you might not get the ball back. Army's playing man-to-man, and Horvath sees his main guy, Eli Heidenreich, in the slot. He's got a safety playing over top of him with outside leverage, but he's way off. Little rule of thumb for playing man in the red zone: once your heels hit that end zone line, you don't give up any more ground. You can, of course, run with your man if he's trying to get behind you and everything, but if you back up in the end zone even more without laying a hand on them, they're just going to hitch it up, run some sort of route right in front of you, and you can still make the tackle, but that stat's not going to count whenever the dude scores a touchdown. This obviously wasn't made aware to this safety because he's backing up in the end zone, giving his man all the room in the world to work, and Eli has easy access to the inside. He snaps it off on a 5-step slant, and it's pitch and catch for the shipmen, and they take the lead. If you're a Navy fan, whether you're a man, woman, dog, baby, or just an impartial party, this is how you want to see this game end. 4th down, 2 minutes left, near the middle of your field. Of course, you can punt it, you can pin them near their own end zone, or you can strap it up, get on all fours,
and dig deep for a couple more yards so you and your boys can line up in victory formation. So what does Navy do? Fullback dive, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and Navy's taking a knee, going home with a big-time win against their rival, and they earn themselves the Commander-in-Chief's trophy.
This game isn't just one of the best sporting events of the year, but I just feel like it's football at its absolute purest form, and it shows what it really means to be a true American.